Okay, should we start?
Alright. The slide tu memang supposed to be like this ke?
Start daripada awal.
Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin, I would like to remind all attendees to observe some house rules. As this will be a live session, there will be notable individuals who will be joining the call. Therefore, number one, please be mindful of your microphone and mute yourselves at all times. Turn on your camera for the duration of the event. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good afternoon I bid to the Right Honourable Tan Sri Datuk Panglima Tan Sri Datuk Sri Panjum, the former Chief Justice of Malaysia, Datuk Brandon Keith Soh, Trustee for WWF Malaysia, Associate Professor Dr. Zulkifli Hassan, Deputy Rector, Student Development and Community Engagement, International Islamic University Malaysia, Associate Professor Dr. Maizatun Mustafa, Environmental Law Lecturer, Ahmad Ibrahim Kuliah of Laws, International Islamic University Malaysia, representatives from WWF Malaysia, representatives from the International Islamic University of Malaysia, representatives from the Sabah Law Society.
Sekejap. Ada something. Tak live.
Nanti dah settle je.
Aku kena bagi link baru. Sebab tadi tu aku punya internet lost sekejap. Kena bagi link baru. Sekejap. Continue.
Representatives from the Sabah Law Society, representative from the Malaysian Centre for Constitutionalism and Human Rights, MCCHR, participants of the National Intervarsity Mock Trial Competition, NMTC 2021, and to all viewers watching live from wherever you are, welcome to the launching of the inaugural National Intervarsity Mock Trial Competition 2021. My name is Muhammad Ilham Hafi, and I will be your MC for today's event. First of all, we would like to express our heartfelt speakers and participants from various varsities throughout the country for making time to attend the soft launch for the National Intervarsity Mock Trial Competition, NMTC 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, for your information, for the inaugural NMTC, there will be 10 teams from 8 different universities competing to become the first ever NMTC champion. The teams are International Islamic University Malaysia, IIUM, Mara University of Technology, UITM, A and B, Taylor's University, A and B, Multimedia University, MMU, University Malaysia Sabah, UMS, University Sultan Zainal Abidin, UNIZA, and University Science Islam Malaysia, USIM. Please give the participating teams a round of applause. Our launch this afternoon will be split into 3 segments. The first would be a short forum, second, the launch, and third, the matchups for the first round of NMTC. Without further ado, I shall pass the floor to our moderator for the first segment, the forum, Brother Ashraf Hakimi. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Brother Ilham Hafiz. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good afternoon. I bid to our esteemed speakers, respected VIPs, representatives from the organizers and collaborators, and also all the participants of NMTC 2021. Welcome to today's forum, organized in conjunction with the launching of the inaugural National Intervarsity Mock Trial Competition 2021. My name is Muhammad Ashraf Hakimi, and I'll be the moderator of this forum. Alhamdulillah, we are honored to have with us 2 esteemed speakers with long years of experience and knowledge under their wings with us today. We deeply appreciate the time that they have taken out of their busy schedules to be with us this evening. Each speaker will be spending 15 minutes talking about recent and important development relating to the unsustainable development. And then here I will put the suggestion just now, which is to explain on the issue of unsustainable development. Our first speaker is indeed a well-known expert in the legal and judicial fraternity. He is none other than the Right Honourable Tan Sri Datuk Sri Panglima Richard Malanchong. His Lordship is a Malaysian jurist and lawyer who served as the 9th Chief Justice of Malaysia and also 4th Chief Justice of Sabah and Sarawak. His Lordship has earned a distinction of being the first native of Sabah to be elevated to the high office of a judge of the High Court, and also the first Sabahan to be elevated as the judge of the Court of Appeal and the Federal Court. During that time, he has also become one of the youngest judge at the age of 52 years old in the history of Malaysian judiciary to be appointed to that position in 2018. It is such an honor to have him with us today, since before entering the judicial service, his Lordship was the president of the Sabah Law Association, who is one of the organizers of NMTC 2021. Among his Lordship's notable decisions, there are now landmark cases decided by his Lordship during his tenure in the judiciary are the case of Lina Joy in 2007, the case of Harold Allah in 2014, the case of Indira Gandhi in 2018, and also the Almarito Azdenza case in 2019. Ladies and gentlemen, without undue delay, I shall now pass the floor to Tan Sri Datuk Sri Panglima Richard Malanchong. Thank you very much to Tan Sri Datuk Sri Panglima Richard Malanchong for a very delightful keynote speech. As a law student, I believe there are a few points that are very important to be noted for us as a future legal practitioners. In his speech, he emphasized that, and I'll mention his point. Now, coming on to our second speaker, she is very familiar in the academic discussion in the area of environmental law in Malaysia. Associate Professor Dr. Maizat Mustafa obtained her bachelor and master from International Islamic University Malaysia IIUM. She then pursued her Doctor of Philosophy in Environmental Law from the University of London. She is very active in discussing the issue of environmental law. In 2003, she was invited by the Asia-Europe Meeting ASEM, Education Hub Thematic Network on Humanity Security, under the Asia-Europe Foundation ASEF as one of the speakers for the Conference of Water Sustainability and Policies in Asia, which was held in Madrid, Spain. She has been a consultant with the Land Tenure and Environmental Management Unit LATEM since 2002, and also the same position for the International Research Unit ILMA since 2010. And in addition, she is also a member of the International for Conservation of Nature IUCN Academic of Environment. And gentlemen, I shall now pass the floor to the Associate Professor, Dr. Maizatun binti Mustafa. Thank you very much to Associate Professor Dr. Maizatun. There are a lot of things that we can learn and gain from her insightful speech just now. I'm very interested when she mentioned that, and I will put her points. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end today. I will pass the floor back to my colleague, the MC, Ilham Hafiz. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Brother Ashraf, and to our speakers for the insightful session just now. Ladies and gentlemen, to begin the launching event of the National Intervarsity Mock Trial Competition, the floor invites Dr. Zulkifli Hassan, Deputy Rector, Student Development and Community Engagement, National Islamic University Malaysia, to give his speech. Thank you, Dr. Zulkifli. Up next, the floor invites Datuk Brandon Keith So, the Trustee of WWF Malaysia, to deliver the launching speech. Thank you, Dr. Brandon. Ladies and gentlemen, to conclude the launching event, please enjoy the multimedia presentation for the National InterVarsity Mock Trial Competition. With that, ladies and gentlemen, the National InterVarsity Mock Trial Competition is hereby officially launched. As the next agenda will only involve the participants of NMTC, any speakers or VIPs who have to leave the call may do so now. Thank you for your time and support. Now, let us move on to our final agenda for today, that is the release of the first case scenario and the matchups for the first round of NMTC. I give the floor to Mr. Roger Chin Ken Fong, President of Sabah Law Society, to handle the release of the case scenario and the matchups. Okay, then I'll just proceed now, since Mr. Roger is not here. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we have now come to the end of our event. We would like to invite all of you to enliven the National InterVarsity Mock Trial Competition 2021, which will be held starting from 23rd of October 2021. Once again, thank you for gracing our launching ceremony with your presence. See all of you then. Assalamualaikum.
So Norman, you punya tu tak boleh full screen lagi ya?
Punya apa?
The poster tu.
Poster. Wait, I try.
And also secondly, nanti on that day itself, dia akan jadi satu dokumen je kan? Maksudnya takkan tukar-tukar kan?
Yeah.
As for the slide, sorry.
As for the slide, it will be just one document je. Just because of some of the things still editing.
Okay.
Final lagi. So
Okay.
I just...
Okay, faham?
This is the maximum lah, I rasa.
Okay je. Cuma kadang-kadang dia macam nampak dekat belah kiri atas tu macam nampak apa? See photos or something like that. Yang tu tak boleh elak ke macam mana?
Macam mana?
I didn't take a picture, but like kadang-kadang dekat belah kiri atas tu dia akan ada macam menu bar. Macam tu. Sebab you gerak mouse.
Kalau I gerak kata dia akan keluar.
Sorry?
Yes.
Yang macam tadi tu keluar.
Yang ni. Like ni.
Especially bila you nak tukar the slide tu. I think it's even when you tukar the slide kot. So when they tukar tu.
But if you tukar guna arrow then dia tak akan nampak kan?
It happens because